Hello. My name is Benjamin Z. Miller. And today I am going to answer the question, is a large trailer park better than a large multifamily property? It looks to me like with the trailers being cheaper to buy, it would have better cash flow. Okay, so someone is trying to decide purchasing a trailer park which might have maybe 50 or 100 spaces versus buying a multifamily property that has, for example, 100 spaces. And they are saying that it looks like the cash flow would be better on the trailer park. Well, good question. The answer is no. A large trailer park is not as good as a large multifamily property. Now, I know on paper it looks like the cash flow is greater. And theoretically, maybe in some cases the cash flow is a little better, depending on what happens. But that does not take into account the problems that you will face. First, many of the trailer parks don't, you mentioned buying the trailers. People that own these parks, they don't buy the trailers normally. When someone moves out, those people leave the trailers. That's how they end up getting those trailers. I mean, sometimes that doesn't happen all the time. Most of the time they take them out, but they end up with a few that way, but it's not very common for them to buy the trailers. I mean, sometimes it happens, but a lot of times it's more what they call lot rent, which is actually the rent that someone pays to the owner for parking a trailer there, like in a parking lot. Lot rent. So you do find some that buy trailers, but it's not always the case. Second, some tenants that are there are more likely to be problematic and will require a different style of management than what you would find in a multifamily community. Now, the thing about it is, a lot of times the people that are in these trailer parks, they have kind of a different situation in life. Some of them are good people, of course, but a lot of them have problems. And when they have problems, it may be things with alcohol, it may be things with drugs, but you find a lot more of that in these sorts of trailer parks than you do in a multifamily community. I'm not saying that you don't find those in a multifamily community. Those problems exist there also, but there tend to be more in trailer parks. So I understand when you get your spreadsheet out and model the trailer park that it looks like the better deal on paper. On paper, it looks better, but it's just glittering fool's gold. It's not really better. Trailer parks are more attractive to investors that want to have tenants that pay in cash. Well, I wonder why someone would want their tenant to pay in cash. And that are looking for a business that offers this advantage more easily. You simply are lost and confused and need a proper financial education so you don't do things like this and learn by making this and other beginner mistakes of trying to purchase a trailer park. You are setting yourself up for a lot of problems and work, and it takes a very unique individual to be successful in the trailer park industry. Far nicer to be in a multifamily community, to own a multifamily community, if you like an easier and less chaotic life. I offer education and training to landlords, engineers, doctors, and dentists, and many others that would like to learn how to enjoy the benefits of multifamily as quickly as possible. If that sounds interesting, contact my office by going to www.benjaminzmiller.com and fill out the contact form. If you want to learn how to invest, you should register for my free weekly investor meetings. Every Sunday we have these meetings. To learn more, go to benjaminzmiller.com or go to Meetup and look for Benjamin Z. Miller. I hope that helps, and I wish you good luck with your investing.